Good morning. So, since more of you guys are staying and working from home, I figured I'd go ahead and share with you guys my morning routine or my updated morning routine now that I have a toddler and I'm also pregnant with my second. So, this routine is starting off probably I think around 8:30 in the morning or something like that. Generally, I do not wake up that late. Generally, I wake up around 6:30 right now, but I am late in my third trimester. At the time of filming, I am 38 weeks exactly here. So mama is tired. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start, but I start my day by brushing my teeth, flossing my teeth, and just practicing good hygiene. It can be really tough for some of us moms to think about ourselves and care for ourselves, especially very late in our pregnancies, and so I always make sure that I get around to this in the morning time. First thing, I have to take care of myself before I can take care of my children. Generally, when I'm not pregnant, I try to exercise in the morning as well, but like I said, I am super far along. I'm not feeling exercise at the moment. I probably will regret it when I go into labor, but I am not worried about hopping on a treadmill or anything like that. Right now, I am just trying to get prepared for the day. So after I brush my teeth, I go ahead and I use my Tatcha Camilla oil and go ahead and cleanse the dirt off my face from overnight. I do a deep cleanse at night, but in the morning time I just do a lighter routine so my skin doesn't get as irritated. So I go ahead and I put on that oil, and then I also go ahead and I put on an eye mask as well from Peony eye mask from Tatcha. I absolutely love that stuff, and a little bit goes a long way. I also go ahead and put on the Kissu lip stuff. I don't think that's what it's called, but the Kissu lip mask from Tatcha as well in the morning, and then some vitamin E serum. Not all of this gets captured here because my camera overheated, but that is pretty much my morning skin routine, and then I do something a little bit deeper at night when I go to bed just to get all the excess dirt off my face. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention right here, I am using a toner on my face. This one is from Origins, and this one is a little bit stronger than what I would generally use during a pregnancy, but since I am towards the end of my pregnancy, I'm not too worried about some of the astringents getting into my bloodstream and affecting the baby. At this point, it is not a problem. So if you are worried about like the face cleansers you're using during your pregnancy, but you want to use something a little bit stronger, wait towards the end when the placenta basically takes over everything for you, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, here I'm just applying the eye mask that I was talking to you about, the Tatcha Peony eye mask, and yeah, the stuff is wonderful, but a little bit, as you guys can see, goes a super long way. So after I have cleansed myself, I am going to put on some argan oil onto my belly. I don't really deal with like fine lines on my face, but I definitely have stretch marks. I haven't gotten any new stretch marks, but I just am the stretch mark person, I guess. So I use the argan oil from Shea Moistures because I noticed it's pretty much the same as the one from Josie Maran, which is a lot more expensive. And then I'm using the Josie Maran whipped body butter, I believe that's what it's called, on my belly, and it just feels absolutely amazing. It just helps with the tightness of my skin and whatnot. It just feels so much better because I notice my belly gets really dry. And since we are in COVID-19 flu season, I am taking the time to wipe down the sink after I use it. I wipe down my sink after I use it every single time now, just because you don't want bacteria and germs just spreading all over the place willy-nilly. Nobody wants that right now. So yeah, just wiping down the area that I use to keep it all clean and sanitized and just ahead of the cleaning anyway. One of the things I noticed is that for me, the bathroom is the hardest area to clean in my house. Let me know what's the hardest area for you guys to clean, but for me, it's the bathroom. So doing this actually just helps me keep on top of cleaning, and so we don't have to worry about it later. Or at this point, Steven doesn't have to worry about it later because he's the one who is doing most of the cleaning at this point right now. And then I'm just washing my hands because this cleaner is a little bit stronger than the cleaners I would normally use, and it never really hurts to wash your hands anyway. But don't forget to moisturize, because a lot of people forget to moisturize after they wash their hands. So after I am done with that, I generally watch a couple of videos on my phone and then pick out an outfit to wear for the day. It's slim pickings for me right now since not much fits over my bump. So I go with this really pretty cute pink dress. I think I showed you guys this in my Valentine's Day outfits. I got this one from Aru 21, and then I move on to hair and makeup. I try to do my hair and my makeup every single day, as well as get dressed every single day, because I feel like it leads to a more productive life. Yes, I work from home all the time, and hello to everyone else who is currently working from home for the first time now. But I just find it's a lot more productive. I have a lot more productive days when I do my hair and makeup and treat it as if I'm going outside of the house. So I'm doing my mommy makeup and hair routine. Sometimes I will curl my hair. My hair already had kind of a curl in it from the last time I did it. But just doing a really quick makeup routine here. And this took me about 6 minutes when I look. Hold on. Yeah, I'm looking at just the original timestamp of this file, and this took me 6 minutes and 50 seconds for my hair and my makeup this morning. So I can get a pretty decent look pretty quickly. So if you guys would like to see that, stay tuned. So after I finish my hair and my makeup and I'm all dressed, I head downstairs with all my work stuff. I've been working downstairs lately because it's been a little bit easier for me if I'm not having to do a lot of editing on the computer. And the first thing I do is generally make my tea. Now I get interrupted because I remember Edison's probably going to wake up soon. He generally wakes up around, I would say, 7:30 in the morning. Today, since we all woke up a little bit later, he woke up probably around like 9:25, I think it is. The clock says 9:11, so yeah, he probably woke up around 9:25 today, the day that I filmed this. And so I get started on making a breakfast for him. We're going super sweet today because that's what mommy was feeling, so I decided to go ahead and make some French toast, just a really quick French toast, because that's what I was craving, and I was pretty sure that Edison would be fine with it too. And like I was expecting, I ran out of time before Edison woke up, and so I went ahead and ran upstairs to go bring him down. Now some mornings he will just get up and come down on his own, and so I don't have to go get him, but other mornings he's a little bit more emotional or needy. I don't want to say it like that because I feel like that's a negative connotation, but some mornings he wants us to come get him, and this was a morning where he definitely needed more snuggles. He wasn't feeling so well, and so I went ahead and got him in his seat and got him some snacks to tide him over until I could go ahead and finish up our French toast for breakfast. not the healthiest meal, but I honestly don't care. Judge if you want. I'm one of those moms who believes everything in moderation, and so we generally eat pretty healthy, but I feel like, you know, French toast every now and again is a wonderful, wonderful treat. And look at his face. He definitely deserves this. This is what he deserves. Poor thing has been going through just pneumonia and sinus infections and eczema outbreaks. You can kind of see it on his foot there. And so I like to give him things that put a smile on his face. And like I said, mommy was craving it too. And so we're really happy with our French toast choice. It was a hit. He literally ate like 5 pieces of French toast. This kid can eat more than me. It's a little insane. But once I get him situated, I go ahead and now finish making my tea as well as making French toast for myself, because mommy needs to eat too. And then I go ahead and make my morning shake as well. I try to make a breakfast shake a couple of times a week. I was doing it every day, you know, earlier on, but it just comes a little bit cumbersome now. I absolutely love this blender from Teamy, and I do have a review on it when it's live. I'll link it below. I think the blog is live, so there'll be a link below for you guys to review it as well. But this thing is absolutely amazing. The only thing is, like, you have to remember to charge it, and you don't need to charge it that often. That's my problem. I only need to charge it about once a week, and so I forget to do it, and so it'll start to blend and then it will stop because it's running out of charge, and so I had to go charge it. But it makes a really yummy, delicious shake really quickly. If you guys would like 15% off, go ahead and use the discount code below and get to use some coin off of your own personal blender. So now it's around 9:45, 10ish, something like that, and I am finally sitting down. I am checking emails, I am eating, and I am doing my conference calls, pretty much just anything that I can do very quickly while I sit down and eat and get some work done while Edison is preoccupied. I have to admit, some days are harder than others to get work done, but I was able actually to accomplish a lot during this little sit down that I had. I was able to sit down for about 45 minutes, an hour while I ate and just got things done. I had a couple of calls that I had to jump on, as well as some emails to answer and some things to finish wrapping up. But yeah, I was really happy with how productive things were, which is really, really nice. I have to say, not all my mornings are that productive, but I do try to keep this routine, get myself together, get Edison together, have him sit down with his iPad time, and then use some of that time to actually get stuff done for myself work-wise, and that works out really well for me right now. And another thing that helps me keep on track is my to-do list. You guys know how much I love planning and how much I love to-do lists. My to-do list actually has a top priority section on it, and so I can just look at that and see what are my top priorities that I need to accomplish, whether it's for the house or business or children or whatever it is, and then I just kind of work from that perspective first. So if you guys would like to download that, that is available for free in the link below. Just go ahead and click the link below, obviously, duh. But yeah, that's available for free for you guys. All you have to do is click the link, sign up for the newsletter, and it'll be put in your inbox. So I finished some work, I've eaten, Edison's eaten, I'm all ready for the day. It is time to transition into the afternoon time, and so I'm just getting ready to change Edison's diaper after eating. We are so close to potty training, y'all, like so close, but we're trying to figure out a method that's going to work best for us. When we originally started potty training, there was just too many hands on deck, too many different styles. It kind of overwhelmed him. But he's at the point where he always has to wear pants now because he will take off his diaper after he uses the bathroom. And he doesn't like us changing it. He wants to do it himself. And so yeah, I am just changing him now and putting him into his clothes for the rest of the day. But yeah, I'm just putting him in his clothes for the rest of the day here so we can go ahead and finish up the rest of our morning. Yeah, so the struggle of trying to change and dress a 2-year-old when you are 9 months pregnant is like very real. But now that Edison's dressed, I'm letting him have some playtime downstairs. And isn't this just the most adorable thing ever? He is so cute. But I'm letting him play while I go ahead and get things packed up and picked up in the living room so we don't have too much of a mess to deal with at the end of the workday. And sorry this is such a tight shot, y'all. Like, I was just too preoccupied to actually switch out lenses or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you working mamas understand that when you just have time to get things done, you want to get them done and not dilly-dally around. It would have only taken me like 2 seconds to switch out the lens. Like, honestly, I really should have, but no, I was too lazy to do so. But yeah, like I said, I'm just picking up all surfaces and whatnot, and I'm also going to disinfect them because, again, we've been dealing with a lot of sickness in our house. I am pregnant, so I'm prone to getting sick as well, and so it's just a lot easier on all our immune systems if we just keep surfaces clean. And so a lot of people don't seem to know this, but read the back of your cleaning labels because there's a whole bunch of instructions on how you're supposed to actually use them. So with most disinfectant and sanitizing agents, you actually need to let them sit so they can actually do their job. And so I'm using Lysol here right now. Generally I use Method, but like I said, right now, since we are dealing with an outbreak, we are using something a little bit stronger. And so yeah, you're supposed to let this one sit particularly for at least 4 minutes, I believe. So yeah, read the instructions on your cleaning agents to make sure that you are using them properly. After I finish my quick cleanup of the living room or wherever it is that Edison and I are spending our time at, I generally sit down for a second, check up on email, check up on Facebook and social media, just seeing what's going on in the world. And then I spend the rest of my time before lunchtime just kind of playing with Edison and whatnot, and it's just a really fun time for us. I did not realize we weren't really in frame here, so y'all got to miss out on some cute, sweet moments, but trust me, they are cute, sweet moments, and they're some of the moments that I love the most. Just getting to hang out with my first son and just playing around and getting to know his personality and whatnot. It's just a really great time for us. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this morning routine video that I've put together for you guys. Like I said, this is a little bit later in the day than what we generally get started, but this is generally how I start my mornings before I get really into the depth of my work. If you guys would like to see an afternoon routine where I do most of my work, I would love to put that together for you guys as well. But anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're enjoying yourself if you are having to quarantine at home, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!